What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Dev back again for the first listen. Nigga, please ain't. Today we're going to take a listen to a new single from Eminem. Yes, I said that correctly. Mr. M himself, Slim Shady, Marshall Mathers, whatever y'all want to call him, whatever y'all know him as. Yeah, Eminem the legend, man. He got new music for us. I think he has an album coming out, what, in 2 weeks, next week or something like that, everybody's saying. Honestly, I think legends never die, but I think legends should know when to, you know, like, just jump out the game. I said the same thing for Jordan when he came back to the Wizards. I felt like that wasn't really needed in his career. He could have done without with that, you know, but Eminem feels like he can still do music and whatnot. Obviously, he had a cipher that everybody was going crazy for about what was like at the BET Awards. You know, he was bringing up a lot of social issues. Personally, I mean, as a freestyle, I didn't really like it, but I felt like, you know, the message he was delivering was really good. I thought that Eminem, obviously, he's gonna be a voice heard in the rap game. Everybody respects M for what he is. So, look, the track is featuring Beyonce. It's called Walk on Water. You know, who walks on water? Jesus. Maybe he's talking about himself being Jesus now, you know, the God of the savior of rap. Maybe that's what he's referencing as well. Anything Beyonce jumps on is usually fire, so I'm expecting something good. I don't know how they're really gonna mesh with this, but you know, we just gonna check it out. But like always though, man, been effing talking too much. Let's get right into this. We got Eminem, Walk on Water featuring Beyonce. Y'all ready? Okay.
Our expectations so high. Is it the bar I set? My arms I stretch, but I can't reach. A far cry from it, or it's in my grasp. But as soon as I grab, squeeze, cranking. That's a hard fight getting to swallow. So I scrap these. This pressure increases like khakis. I feel the ice cracking because.
So like I said, man, it's gonna be a reference to Jesus. I could have guessed that, Walk on Water, but it's not how I thought it was gonna be. You know, like he's basically saying that, you know, he's not perfect. You know, giving a reflection of himself, and he's not the best, he's not the greatest. You know, he makes mistakes. All right, that's what I'm interpreting it as. Let's keep going.
To tarnish whatever the legacy, love, or respect.
Just like I said,
I've garnered. The rhyme has to be perfect, the delivery flawless. And it always feels like I'm hitting the mark till I go sit in the car, listen and pick it apart. Like, look to me as a god, this is retarded. If only they knew it's a facade and it's exhaustive. And I try not to listen to nonsense, but if you bitches are trying to strip me of my confidence, mission accomplished. A flawed human, I guess, but I'm doing my best to not ruin your expectations and meet 'em. But first, the speed 'em verse. Now Big Sean, he's going too fast. Is he gonna shout or curse out his mom? There's Sean. Am I lucky to be around this long?
For real.
Begs the question though, especially after the methadone is yesterday fades and the Dresden home is burnt. It's time to wash out the blonde. Sales decline. The curtains drawn. They're closing the set.
I like that. It's time to dye out the blonde. Their curtains closed, you know, curtain call. Oh man, okay.
I tell you, the world no longer cares or gives a fuck about your rhymes. And as I grow out of sight, out of mind, I might go out of mind. Cause how do I ever let this mic go without a fight?
My opinions about this single. First of all, let's get it out there, man. This is the song that Eminem chose to give us. You know, the prelude, the calm before the storm, whatever you want to call it, before his album. This is what he chose, the single he chose to give us. So this is his lead single. This is the forefront. And I'm just saying, look, man, as a single, it's cool. Like he's talking about his life. He's reflecting on himself. You know, he's being a self-critic. I understand all that. You know, he's just reflecting. You know, that's what you do when you get older. You reflect on your accomplishments, all that stuff. As a single, though, I don't really like it as a single, but maybe more towards the album, it'll be, you know, stick together. Obviously, I know Eminem never does anything just to do it. You know, he always has a reason. There's always a purpose towards it. I think he could have did without the Beyonce feature, but come on now, Beyonce featuring Beyonce obviously is gonna get you views, obviously gonna get you sales. Eminem featuring Beyonce, look, that's just a top headliner right there. So I understand why he put Beyonce on the track, but I just felt like he could have did without. Let's just get into what he was actually talking about in the track. So, you know, he's sitting there, he's basically saying, you know, like I said, referencing Jesus or God, whoever y'all believe in, walk on water, you know, saying that he's this God, that he's this top MC, that he's the #1, everything he spits is God's gift, you know what I'm saying? Like, I understand. And he's saying that that's not him, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people look up towards him, saying that he's the #1 MC ever, you know, he's the best to ever do it. You know, Eminem, anything Eminem touches is pure. And I feel like he was just saying like, look, y'all need to calm down. It's not really like that. You know, I do make mistakes. As I get older, you know, people are starting to clown me. You know, I'm not the Eminem I used to be. You know what I'm saying? Blonde hair, curtain clothes. You know what I'm saying? Curtain call, curtain clothes. I like how that reference he put there. Like I said, man, Eminem is always gonna be a top 10, top 5 MC for me. I felt like I liked his older stuff. I like when he was dark, when he was that eccentric. You know, he had the alter ego going on with Marshall Mathers and, you know, Slim Shady and all that. Like, I loved when he had that towards him. That was his thing, you know what I'm saying? It's what made Eminem Eminem. And I feel like now, look, he don't have anything to prove to himself. Like, I don't understand why he needs to release another album, personally. I think, yes, I'm one of those people that think it's tarnishing your career. Like, I know why I liked you. I know why I fell in love, you know, with your music, because it was that dark stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry, I was in a dark time of my life. I was in that phase where it was like, fuck everybody, fuck my family, fuck people, fuck friends. You know, that's just how it was. And you know, you got me through those dark times. I feel like on this track, yes, you're being a self-critic. You're reflecting on your accomplishments. You're reflecting on, you know what I'm saying, how you're not a perfect person, and you're not this guy that everybody thinks you are, and you know, I'm just human. And you're saying just because, you know, you don't belong to this era, I think that he's also saying too, because, you know, it's a different era, I'm sorry. A lot of people are into that mumble rap. Everybody just into the hype music, I would feel like. I feel like hip hop is dying, that's my opinion. I feel like we're in a different stage. Hip hop is dying. It's not what it was once before. Eminem just feels like he's out of place and he still has something to prove. Maybe that's what he's getting at. That, you know, this, like I said, it's all, at the end of the day, I am not the most analytical reviewer. Look, I just see it how I see it, and I just talk to y'all. But that's what I think about, personally, my opinion. That's he's just understanding that he's getting old and he's not the same Eminem he was once before. The track to me was decent. It wasn't anything crazy. Maybe it will flow with the rest of the album. Like I said, you know, Eminem never does anything just to do it. But you know, as a single, you know, putting his first out, you know, I don't like it. Like, I don't think it's anything like, you know, crazy, you know, just him just reflecting on. But, you know, knowing, this is the thing I hate about like legends and when you get to them. Why is everybody only like over analyzing, you know, Eminem's music or, you know, artists like that? You know, they do this a lot too for Kendrick. You know, other artists are doing it, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you're not, but you only give the benefit of the doubt to Eminem and Kendrick, sometimes even Cole. And it's just like, yo, other artists are doing it, man, but you're just not really looking. You know, they have messages in their music, and just because you don't like it, you just already knock it off. Try to listen to other people and see what they're saying. Like, bro, people hate on XXXTentacion, and you know, at first I did hate him too. I didn't like what he was doing, but after listening to that last album, and you know, some of the songs, you know, he puts out, yeah, his personality is trash, and what he does is like, you know, I don't agree with some of the things, but you know, in the music, you know, he let the music speak for itself. But nobody's overanalyzing that. They just call him a little emo kid. But when Eminem was doing the same thing years ago, talking about killing Kim and stuff like that, and you know, going through problems, and everybody was like, oh, this is crazy, this is that dark stuff. So I feel like I said, every generation is just choosing, and you know, everybody just give Eminem the benefit of the doubt just because he's a legend, and I don't think it should work that way. Like, this track right here was nothing too crazy. I mean, yes, like he's reflecting on himself, and yes, there's a big picture to what he was saying in the music, but don't overanalyze it and give it meaning that, you know, it's not even there. It's like y'all pushing, y'all forcing the meaning. You know? It's like y'all want the track to be great when the track is not, it's not even that serious. I mean, I'm an Eminem fan too, so like before y'all get out, this is just my opinion. I'm just saying, y'all gotta understand it, man. Like, stop giving passes, stop being selective. If you're gonna critique somebody one way, then do the same. No matter if it's Jordan, no matter if it's Eminem, no matter if it's Prince, no matter if it's Lionel Richie, I don't care who it is. If it's not a good track, it's not a good track. And don't be scared to say it. That's all I gotta say. Let me know about how y'all feel in the comments below. If y'all like the track, if y'all think his album's gonna be good. Let me know if y'all think Eminem should just keep making music. Let me know if y'all think it's time for him to shut it down. He's already proved spot in the Mount Rushmore of rap music. I feel like he's done everything he's needed to do, and it's just not his era. And I'm the same way too, man. Look, I don't like this era of music either, but you know, there is some gems out there that you can find. There is some artists that you will like, but you gotta understand that if you're used to the way music used to be back in the 90s, man, look, it's not the 90s no more. It's about to be 2020 soon. You just gotta get with the program, man, and understand that, you know, it's just not your era. That's all I'm saying to Eminem. You know, he's getting old. He's growing a beard. He's looking like a dad now, a super dad. You know, obviously he's a dad. But I'm just saying, he's got that dad face, the dad bod. Like, it's just what it is, man. Like, you know, everybody can't beat Father Time, and you know, you gotta know when to give it up. But I'm looking forward to his last album. Hopefully this is his last album, because that's what I want it to be. I want Eminem to leave his legacy where it is. That's all I'm saying. So till the next time, this has been your boy Dev. Don't forget, follow me on social media. Let me know what you want to hear, and till the next time, we out.